guys, this is Tao.
Hi everyone, this is Brian.
And welcome to Tabs, and that is the Tao and Brian show. So, it's been, and this is Nugget, by the way, Inker somewhere over there. And it's been a really long time since we've made a video. So all of this feels really weird. But we have an announcement. And if you follow me on Instagram, you already know what it is. But
she's pregnant.
yes, well, am I supposed to say we are pregnant? Do people just say we are pregnant? Or
No,
I'm
you're
pregnant?
pregnant.
I'm pregnant. We just found out what the gender is. Drum roll, please. Oh.
Sorry. We are having
A girl!
Woo!
Yay! So, I know this is kind of like a Nugget already wants to steal the spotlight. He's been very supportive, I guess. So we just found out a couple days ago at our 20 weeks checkup. I've been posting a bunch of pictures on Instagram. Do you want me to show the bump?
Yes.
And here is the bump.
Her lovely lady bump.
Yes, and I feel huge already. So I guess this video is just to kind of talk about like kind of updates and how the pregnancy has been going. I know it's kind of like, ooh, you're gone for 5 months and all of a sudden we're back with this random video. But some people had questions over on Instagram, so I think it'll be just easier to do a video and talk about it. How do you feel about this?
I am both excited and terrified.
I'm mostly terrified.
It's kind of weird because we still feel like we're kids even though we're pretty old. But now,
We is too many people.
even though we're pretty old, it's kind of scary just thinking like that you're gonna have a little sponge by your side just absorbing every single thing you're doing. So
Yeah.
kind of change our lifestyle from simple things like just changing our language to what we watch on TV.
Yeah. So
Farting, like
you
every
haven't
little
changed
thing.
that at all. You have not changed that.
We're basically responsible for a tiny human being, and you have a new purpose in life now. So
Yeah, it's kind of... So when we first told our friends and family about this, I think everyone was more excited than we were. When we told people, oh, we're expecting, they're like, oh my God, congratulations. And we're just, especially me, I'm just here like, yep. Yeah, because it wasn't like we were planning for this to happen. We knew we were going to have a kid someday, but we are still focused on careers, and we just finished moving. We just finished, getting the place ready, and it kind of just happened. And I guess in a sense it was the perfect timing because kind of everything got done first, so we're not really stressed out about anything. So I guess now this is kind of the new project. So in that sense, it was perfect timing, but it wasn't like we are mentally ready to have a kid, to be like responsible for another human being. Like now I have to think twice about what I'm eating. I have to, today I was listening to the radio and Justin Bieber came on. I had to change the channel. And
it's a pretty big sacrifice.
that was a really big sacrifice. Yeah. So, we're reading baby books instead of buying makeup. We're looking at strollers, and it's been like 5 months since I bought any makeup at all. So that's a pretty big step for me. Would you like to describe how you felt when you found out it was a girl?
My first thought was fear because, well, part of it is not just due to its gender, but just because of the age we live in. Like, I think things are a lot scarier out there. There's a lot more things you gotta watch out for. I don't know, I'm leaning towards like no Facebook until you're 24 years old.
He's already worried about, guys hitting on the our kid, and
guys are creepy.
they are creepy.
I don't know. I mean, you just want the best for your kid, but you don't want to be one of those helicopter parents that just hovers.
So it was really weird because for the longest time I had this idea in my mind that we were expecting a boy because you could go online like, oh, how do you tell if it's a boy or a girl? Look at if your bump is sitting low, if you
actually believe that crap?
Sometimes it's very legit. Like
yeah, like 50% of the time.
But
statistically valid right
no,
there.
but it's like, okay, well, they're saying that if you are craving sour food, if your skin is like breaking out, if you have really dry skin because you have extra testosterone in your body, if
I'm calling bullshit on all of those things.
Whatever. So like based on all the stuff I've read, I kind of expected a boy. Like we don't really care whether it's boy or girl as long as it's healthy. But so like when we went to have our 20-week ultrasound, they asked if we want to know the sex of the baby. I thought it would be like, make sure the baby's all right. And then at the end of the appointment, then they tell you, right? So I was kind of expecting that. And then the ultrasound tech just kind of like looked around and then it's like, okay, well, let's look at the pelvic area and, oh, I don't see a peen and you guys are having a girl. And I wasn't mentally prepared for that. So you know how when you watch movies and you see those like pregnant ladies crying like tears of happiness or like freaking out? I didn't have any of that. I was just like, oh, okay. Because it takes me a long time to process, especially now I got like pregnant brain. It takes me a long time to process stuff. So I was just like really cool, calm, and collected. So I think the guy was just like watching for my reaction to try to see if I'm happy about it or not. Like I was just like surprised because you cannot believe the stuff you read on internet.
What? The more you know.
But but so far, like we just came back from Target and Babies R Us looking at strollers, trying to put together a registry. So it's an exciting time for us. Brian's really came through in terms of
sinking in, and I like that we can actually just start to prepare for this child's life now in terms of buying things now that we know it's a girl. And I'm really excited because I can finally watch Frozen now. My wife would not let me watch Frozen.
I've never seen Frozen.
I have a good excuse to. You can look forward to Let It Be.
Let it go.
Whatever that.
We're gonna be awesome parents. You know how when you're about to do something for the first time ever and it's like a really big responsibility and you're just freaking out because you don't know what the hell you're doing? So my mom actually got us 2 like really thick books on like what to expect when you're having a kid and whatnot. And yeah, so we're just going through that. He's reading through all the reviews about all baby related stuff online to try to find out, what's the best thing to get for the baby. So, yeah. And also a really big struggle we're having is coming up with the perfect baby name.
Couple rules. One is you cannot make the name easily rhymable with something stupid because kids are assholes and they will any catchy name that will stick. So
anytime I think of like a cute name, like when we didn't know if it's a boy or a girl, and we're trying to come up with boy and girl names, and I'll come up with a name, and then he will try to think of all possible nicknames that kids will have for that particular name. It got really annoying real quick. And we also...
That can be social suicide if like a name sticks. That can ruin a kid's life.
There are people that name their kids after direction or a color.
Yeah, but when you have millions of dollars like they do, it doesn't matter. So...
Good point.
I don't want like super duper popular names, but we want names that are getting slightly popular.
We're trending names, but not trendy. There's that saying that you don't know how many people you don't like until you start naming your kids. That's definitely true.
I don't want single syllable names either.
But leave your recommendation for any girl names down in the comment section because we would love to get some suggestions. So in terms of how I'm feeling throughout pregnancy, I'm feeling great. I didn't really suffer from any morning sickness at all. I am easily tired, I should say. Especially in the first trimester. I would just sit down and just like pass out. I slept. I remember one weekend particularly, on Saturday I slept for 16 hours. And then on Sunday, I slept for like 18 hours. So pretty much just sleeping. Just straight up passed out. But I don't think I've been moody, have I? Like,
not as bad as the...
No, I don't think I was ever moody.
You were sometimes. You should mention that you are now being excited over having a daughter, now that you've seen those cute little socks that they can wear and those nice little costumes, animal costumes.
Yeah, because for the longest time I thought I was having a boy. He was like picturing a little baby boy, looking dashing in a little tuxedo. So we were having that mental image, and he was like, the second they say it was a girl, there was like that microsecond of silence, and then he got really excited, and I was just like letting it sink in, and he got a little upset because he thought I was disappointed when I was just taking longer to process all that information, and I was just more surprised. But then after sleeping on it, and like after all that information got processed, it was just like, it's gonna be a baby Tao.
One advantage of not having a boy is I would have cosplayed the shit out of a baby boy.
Why cosplay?
I would have had him dress up in like so many stupid costumes, like game characters.
You can do that with girls.
Not as much.
Yes, you can.
Not as much.
I don't know, but either way, the kid's gonna be wearing some costumes. They're gonna be super cute. But in the meantime, we're just trying to get everything prepared. We got a lot of stuff to do to get the baby prepared. When we found out that when we found out that I was pregnant, it was just kind of like, by the way, I took 6 at-home pregnancy tests before we went to the doctor. But when we first found out, it was just like, damn it, we just got the house ready. Like, all the rooms are nice and decorated, and now we have to convert one of the rooms into a baby room.
You know what's crazy? This is like a time capsule. This is like our first message to our child, and like our child will see this one day.
And then she's gonna think we're super lame. Maybe we should dress up and refilm this.
No, there's nothing wrong with this.
Our kid can be that kid that reviews toys that make like $2 million a year.
I would not say no to that.
I would not say no. No, but do you know how many
What
creepers
if
are
I
out there?
review them?
I wouldn't say no to that if you can make like $2 million based off of just reviewing toys.
That's why I buy them.
You should review them.
I will.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry for this like super rambly video, and it's super random, but I think I would do a separate kind of like a Q&A video, just based off of like, I guess, common questions people will ask. So I'll just do that when he's not here, because it was a struggle getting him to film this with me, because he's too busy looking at strollers and high chairs online. Oh, by the way, if you have any recommendations for baby stuff, leave a comment down below, because he's gonna have that analysis paralysis crap and take too long to decide. So we just wanted to do a video to let you know that we are expecting, we're a little more than halfway there, and we're having a girl, and we appreciate all your support. Stay tuned for more baby related videos, I guess. Thanks for watching this, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at IamGrape1119 if you want more frequent updates on the baby bump and whatnot.
Thank you for tuning in.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!